Alright, guys. I think you should be hearing sounds now, game music. I'm actually gonna adjust the music down, adjust the sounds up, and we'll see how it turns out in the end. 50-50 maybe. You should be hearing the game sounds and music and everything now. I just hope it's not too imbalanced, and take any feedback, please. In any case, this match is from the League of Empires Season 2. I need to update the scoreboard as well. Damn it. Come on. Here we go. So let's introduce the teams again, just in case someone wasn't here for the first one. We have Norwegian Bastards, that's their team name here, against Druzhina. So Druzhina, it's an Age of Empires 2 clan with members from different parts of the world. Here we have USA, Germany and Finland represented here. Adal, Norwegian, he was playing the previous game, but he switched out with the Ant-Man here for this one. And Norwegian Bastards is, like the name suggests, they are Norwegian. So we have Plogen, HDFE and Kong Forever here. The map is Druzhina's home map, and it is Serengeti. So it's Arabia style map, pretty open, but tougher to full wall than Arabia in general, because of the wood lines having some holes in between the trees and everything here. You also get only one elephant, but in exchange you get a little bit more hunter, ostriches and zebras to be taken. And now to talk a bit about the players, we have HDFE here playing Pocket as the Magyars. So Magyars, nice and versatile save, no direct economy bonus, but in the feudal age they're scouts, and like Cavalry Hussar later on, they cost 15% less, which could be useful for the early scouts openings. And they have fully upgraded paladins, and they have some of the best cavalry archers in the game, so they certainly have lots of things going for them. So for HDFE plays Pocket here. On his left hand side we have Kong Forever with Japanese for this one. He is likely to go into archers from the flank position here, and with Japanese you could justify more than one mill. You could mill the hunt if you need to over here. Kong usually pushes in his hunt with a scout, but seeing as Japanese resource drop-off points cost just half of the price, you could easily just place a mill here and justify that decision without losing too much wood in the process. But as we see, Kong Forever is conserving that wood and pushing in the hunt instead. Kong likes his infantry openings, and Japanese have faster attacking infantry starting in the feudal age, so they have a great men-at-arms opening, something we might see into play here on the left side flank. Now for the right side, finally we have Plogen playing as the Mayans here. So Norwegian Bastards really playing the strong civs here. Again, using some of the strong ones for flank now. Mayans, great economy, resources last longer, but the archers are also cheaper, starting in the feudal age, 10%, 20% and 30% finally in the imperial age. So Mayans have a real easy time massing archers, may need to commit a bit less to gold and wood to sustain the same kind of production as other civilizations do. We see Plogen with an attempt for full walls already, walling towards the pond here, wants to play it safe here as Mayans. He still has a potential opening over here though, as can happen on Serengeti. So he might be subject to early scouts from the opponent here. That remains to be seen though. One farm is up and some food collection in the works here. Looks like Plogen might want to try for a straight fast castle actually. I don't see any barracks here. So it could be what, not straight fast castle, but straight archers, I mean. No infantry opening at all. Now for the other team, we have the Ant-Man in the pocket here as Indians. So his camels, late game especially, the Imperial camels, should have a good chance at countering the Magyar's mounted units to the field. Indians, after a recent buff, they also got +1 Pierce armor in Castle and Imperial Age, and +2 in the Imperial Age, means that the Imperial camels will be really tanky as opposed to regular camels against enemy archers' fire. Would work nicely as a meat shield for your teammates' archers should the game go long. That +1 in Castle Age helps out as well. Right hand side, JCP kill on the flank with Mayans, so Mayans mirror on the right hand side. Certainly going to see some archers wars here. And from the looks of it, they're both going for straight archers builds here. JCP kill not investing nearly as much into walls though, so he is in a better spot wood-wise, I think, to get the production of archers going on earlier here. I find it peculiar that JCP kill hasn't gone to gold yet though, being Mayans and likely going for the archers here. Straight into the double ranges, but he is, as said, he is not on gold. So I wonder what's this going to turn into here. But we have the feudal ages in. We have AR12 with the Mongols also going for an early archers build here. He did go up at probably 20 pop or something. Not going into the scouts though, going straight into the archers as Kong is doing here as well. He has a Drush in the works, men-at-arms in the works here. 4 men-at-arms moving forward. Should be put into a unstopper easily by AR12 here, who is already on double range production. So I don't think Kong's men-at-arms will do much here. He would even benefit from cancelling the men-at-arms here, in my opinion, because he is simply just going to run into archers. Great opening for AR12 in that sense. Early uptime with Mongols and going straight into the archers. Plogan just around the corner of Fuel Age here. 26 pop up, now dropping the barracks. 3 on gold. I think it's going straight for the fast castle, straight for the castle and crossbows here. 28 pop fast castle crossbows for Plogan. Meanwhile, we have scouts on the field. HA, not the +3 here. That means that you have 1 extra attack for the Magyar scout. They get the melee attack upgrades instantly. So that's a power spike for Magyars in the early moment of each age. The Ant-Man with scouts forward. Indian scouts looking for an opening, and they find a hole in the woodline, of course, as can happen on Serengeti. Could be very, very hurtful for Plogan here, going for the what looked like a fast castle crossbows here, but is still 100 food shy of clicking up as well. Ant-Man now, he could just keep making scouts and flooding them in to make it really tough here. Okay, some salty chat here. My PC froze all game, blah blah blah. Plogan tries for the quick walls here, but is subject to attack from the Ant-Man's scouts here. Is certainly going to lose some builders here now, and fantastic value from Ant-Man's scouts so far. Will probably force Plogan into some defense. There's still an opening here. Plogan, I think Plogan thinks he's plugged the gap now, but there's still openings in the woodland here. And Ant-Man goes back out for some reason. Don't go back out. Huh. 1-for-1 trade there for the players. We have the Magyar scouts with +1 here chasing the Indian scouts, so should still win even with yeah, if Ant-Man collects all 3 scouts, I think he has the potential to win this with some micro, but HJ chasing them away. I think that's a bad call from the Ant-Man to go back out instead of going for further damage potential here. On the top side, we have AR12 with some archers in the back of the Ant-Man's base here. Probably had something to attend to over here. Overall military situation is higher for Team Druzhina here now. AR12 with the Mongols archers forward. And Ant-Man continuing the harassment now, accompanied by JCP Kill on this side. Plogan well on the way to the Castle Age though, so he's going to be the first one to the Castle Age by far here. Oh, nice pickoffs here from JCP Kill. Good coordinated effort with the Ant-Man here. It's not easy to quick wall behind scouts like this, but knows the house placement and palisade placements here from Plogan is going to limit the entry potential here. I think their Plogan is finally fully walled here. They try to go in, but it's going to look at limited access here. Castle Age is in as well, so Plogan, he is in a position to go for defensive siege now. Meanwhile, on Kong's side, he's falling victim to AR-12's masses of archers here, and he's going full skirm to defend here, which is fine until any Indians cavalry can come and assist and take out these units. I think Ant-Man has most of his scouts here. One scout moonwalking in between two others here. Yeah, he's sending the scouts over now, but HJ with the still superior scouts here should be able to fend this off easily if Ant-Man comes to join the fight here. AR-12 needs to back off obviously, but he will have large masses of army at home to deal with the skirmishes here. Castle Age on the way for the Ant-Man as well. HJFE with the larger feudal age investment in military here is going to be slower to the Castle Age. It's almost a bit of a reverse from the Arabia game where HJFE had a large head start to the next age. And the fact that Kong Forever is forced to go into skirms in a team game is never ideal. I think AR-12 will clean this up even at the cost of some losses on Kong's skirms. It's a cost-efficient trade for Kong, of course. He's been going mainly into skirms and now spears here, playing it very defensively at home. Meanwhile, the right-hand side, Plogan is moving forward with some crossbows. Castle Age only 20% on the way for JCP Kill here. JCP has 17 military, Plogan has 14. This could be devastating for JCP Kill, considering that crossbows are so far away from him still. Even though overall JCP Kill's eco should be a lot healthier here after hitting Plogan with Ant-Man scouts earlier on. Market wall going up here at the... There's still a point of entry in the back here for Plogan though, so if he scouts his way around, he might find an opening there. Scouting intel rather limited here though. I think the Norwegian bastards have been committing to deer pushing early on, so their scouting intel is limited on the enemy's side. It's two ranges for both the Mayans players here. JCP Kill being very patient with the armies here, not to try and risk any engagement before he can get to the Castle Age and crossbows himself. And the clock is ticking for Plogan now to deal damage. He will find the gold over here, but JCP Kill reacts instantly and saves all of the villagers. Castle Age is in for HJFE as well. I'm assuming he's going for multiple stable scouts. Note that he's going for a third stable as well to try and contest the production of the opponent, who is Ant-Man is still only on 2 stables because he was earlier to the Castle Age. He got to the camel's production a lot earlier. Strong pressure on Kong's side here now with the Ant-Man's camels going straight for Kong's production, and with AR-12 with the archers behind. AR-12 only 15% Castle Age though, so crossbows are still far away. Kong, however, stuck in the feudal age. Even stone walls for Kong here now. He really doesn't want to risk any archers and camels ready to enter here, but this is a good way for the Ant-Man and AR-12 to buy time for AR-12 to get to the Castle Age as well. On the top right side we have Plogan being annoying with small numbers of archers here now. He's denying some quick walls, denying a TC. Great work on the right side flank for Plogan. Also kind of freeing up time for HJFE to come with the Magyar's knights to the other side. Full upgrades, +2/+2 against the Indians camels who don't have any attack upgrades also. I think the HJFE can take decent engagements here, although not in the midst of all these archers here. Yeah, they are having some serious lag issues here, so a bit of saltiness from Kong there. Can happen. HJ now being outnumbered, he can't really expect too much support from Kong here. Kong forever only with 3 military. So now with Castle Age kicking in for Air 12, this could be devastating for HJ's Knights numbers. He is with 16 military total, but is now fighting a collected army of the Ant-Man and Air 12 of almost 50 here. And this could be a death blow to HJFE's armies and economies here. He will need some kind of support here, and of course Plogan is busy on the other side, can't really come to the aid here. Doing his work to keep JCP occupied on the right side flank though. Villager numbers also lower for JCP than for Plogan. But these numbers here, upgrades will play a role here though. The Camots don't have any attack upgrades at all, but they are still in superior numbers, and they are the counter unit with bonus damage against Knights. So I don't think it's a fight that HJFE can comfortably take, as Air 12's crossbows run into HJFE's base and is going to pick off quite a few villagers here, I believe. Yeah, villagers going down left and right for HJFE here. Look at the numbers, 49 for HJ, 69 for the Ant-Man, who has been more or less untouched at home the whole game here. It's a great farming eco going for him, triple TCs, whereas HJ is just placed his third one and is under heavy pressure here. This doesn't look good for Norwegian bastards, unfortunately. Kong playing full tower defense, will probably be going into the guard towers upon Castle Age here to keep the aggression away. But no one to help HJFE in his home base here. Is down to 47 villagers, lots of idols, half of them idle, and almost no military at all here. Collected military for Druzhina now, more than 70, whereas Norwegian bastards are down to 27 total. As long as Ant-Man is untouched at home here in the pocket position, he's unfortunately in big trouble. That's unfortunately a huge issue for Norwegian bastards, because his position is just going to grow stronger here with 77 villagers over HJ's only 44 here. Look at the resource income as well. Ant-Man definitely going to be earlier to the Imperial Age than the other players here. Army numbers looking very healthy as well. Plogan is also losing some engagements up here. He doesn't have armor on his archers. JCP kill, however, has the +1. So even in equal numbers now, Plogan will struggle a bit. Meanwhile, Ant-Man and Air 12 are now moving for the right side flank Plogan, because they dealt some serious damage to HA. They know that Kong is struggling on the defensive here. Air 12 keeping some pressure here as well. So they might as well just hit the other mine's flank as well, just to diminish any eco advantage Plogan may have over JCP kill here. But pressure is too much. Even Plogan will be falling behind now, calls the GG, and it's a short but efficient game for Druzhina on their home map here. So GG well played. This game had some laggy issues apparently, so but that's never an excuse. Anyway, it's very well played, well coordinated by Druzhina here, simply having better team efforts. Good calls early on of Air 12 with the straight early Mongols archers to completely neutralize Kong's forward here. And some more chatting here. Yeah, we're all cheering for Kong to switch out his potato PC. I don't know why Kong isn't even I'm also looking at Kong. Yes, and you bake my PC potato. Kong doesn't like to play with American ping apparently. Alright, quick look at the stats here, and then we'll see what I do next. Massive KD for Air 12 though. Those early archers, of course, resulting in a later Castle Age in the end, massing so many archers, but certainly paid off with the coordinated efforts with the Ant-Man, who got lucky and found a hole in Plogan's walls as well. So got some nice and early damage potential to obstruct Logan's fast casting crossbows there. Economy untouched for the Ant-Man, best economy probably of all the players here. And then there's the uptimes as well. Cast age is of essence here in these games. If you're in the pocket with the earlier uptime, you could just provide so much more to the fights on either flank and turn the game into your favor. 90 pop archers, yeah, it's crazy. How can you even afford going double range with 90 pop though? It's insane. But I'm sure you know AR12 that Kong likes to do his drushes and infantry openings, so that was just like the perfect counter. You don't need people on food. Ah, true. Serengeti tactics. There's the timeline in the end as well. Just look at these archers numbers. Ant-Man with camels as well. GG, well played.